Yo, good evening guys. How are you all? Hope you're all well. Planning to get my hair cut tomorrow, I think, so yeah, needs doing, I think. It's been a while, so get a fresh trim in it. But what's everybody been up to? I've just been getting back into watching comedy. Yeah, I like watching some comedians. How's everybody doing? I hope you're well. Hello, Kyle Travers. Are you alright, Kyle? Good to see you here. You're from TikTok, aren't you? Hello, Abby. Yeah, you're TikTok as well, so yeah. Yeah, cool. It's good to have you guys here already. Went to the gym today. Got a pretty good workout. So yeah. I've just really been trying to get into that, and yeah, I just want to get in the best shape ever in it, you know. I was kind of just plateauing for a while. I was kind of just not really going all that hard with it, kind of just really trying to take it serious again. But yeah, it's just about discipline really. But you have to find that burning desire in yourself. If you want a certain outcome, then you have to really want it that bad. So you need to like visualize on it and be like, this is where I want to be. And maybe you have to have some kind of greater purpose behind it. Maybe like, for example, you might be like, oh well, you know, I'd love to be looking like that, but maybe I could, I don't know, be a model or something. I don't know. You could have some like really ambitious goal, and that might give you more of that fire to actually do it. For some people, getting in shape, it might just be about, you know, fitness or whatever, or it might be that they're just trying to be healthy or maybe be confident in themselves. Hello, King 12 Yasser. Good evening to you. Get the likes up. What's your job? I do busking. Why? What's yours? Yeah, I hope everyone's doing well tonight. Share this out if you can, everybody. That'll be really appreciated. There's 9 people here, it's saying, so who are all these people? Hello to you, Cade. What's up? Yeah, welcome in, Cade. How's your day been? Hope you've had a good one. Make sure you subscribe if you're new here, guys. Hello, Maria. Thank you for the like and sub. Where are you from, Maria? Nice to meet you. You've already asked, King 12. I'm not going to answer again, so yeah. Looks like this guy might be trolling me or something. I don't know, but whatever. Best to just not really entertain these people. So yeah. So where are you all from, guys? Anyway. Hello, same vlog. How's it going? I'm British. Yeah, I'm in York. Hello to you, Sam. You're in India. All right, cool. Anyway, share the live out, guys, if you can. Hello, Tempigo. Yeah, look, that Wolverine. Yeah, I'm getting my hair cut tomorrow. Yeah, it's about time I get it cut. In fact, last time I like grew it out a bit, then people started saying it looked like Wolverine. So yeah, it's about time I just get it trimmed. It's just so much easier to deal with when it's shorter, isn't it? But yeah. But anyway, I hope everyone's doing well. I'm 29 years old. I am a Lancaster. So I used to live in Blackburn actually. Yeah, which part of Lancashire? De Santos, is that like your birth name or something? De Santos, that's like a Spanish name, is it? Hello, Abe, how you doing? Yeah, Wolverine. Yeah, Abby says I'm a southeast girl. Yeah, her dad's southeast, innit? Yeah, like EastEnders, innit? Okay, people are saying I look like Wolverine. There's all these just like trolls or something coming in now. They're all just saying the same thing. are they all just the same person or something? Just like saying, oh, you look like Wolverine, you look like Wolverine. My father is Spanish. Oh yeah. So you're like half Spanish then. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, nice to meet you all anyway. Share the live if you can, guys. That would be really appreciated. Yeah. So, but yeah, I'm getting the haircut tomorrow, I think. Can you make a joke? I mean, I can tell a joke if you like. Glorious from Spain, right? Take it as a compliment. Alright, thank you. Sorry, what's a compliment? Hang on. Yeah, about the Wolverine thing. Maybe it's because Wolverine thing is trending with the new film out or something, so... But I'm getting my hair cut tomorrow, I think. It's been a while, it's been quite a few weeks since I had it done, so... oh really, obey. Anyway. Hope everyone's had a good weekend. Anyway, I was out busking yesterday. Did pretty well with that, so... Yeah, been enjoying doing that. It's a great confidence builder, so... Yeah, you know, and as you do it more, then you're a good looking lad, and then GL, oh thank you. Hello, Horizons Music, I'm from Aberdeen, alright? Wee laddie. Hello Joe, good to see you again Joe. How's your weekend been? You alright? Let's get the likes up everybody, share the live if you can. I'm actually going to be back over on TikTok on Tuesday, so if any of you use TikTok, I will be going live on there, pretty much, so... Yeah, hello Veronica, how you doing? Veronica, yeah, nice to meet you, Veronica. Where are you from? Hello, notification. Oh, here we go. Whatever. Yeah, got the trolls in, don't we? They see me trolling. Hello, Kieran. You're right. Nice to meet you. Make sure you subscribe if you're new here. Yeah. So, what's everyone been up to? I haven't been watching any of the Olympic Games. I used to watch it a little bit when I was living with my grandmother. We would kind of just have it on, you know, like what's the track and field. She was mainly into watching that, like, yeah, like I'm running around the track and doing like your javelin and the different sports on the track and field. Over in Europe, alright, that's not very specific, is it? I mean, Europe's quite a big place. But anyway, whatever. Yeah. So any questions, guys? Yeah, I went out to the gym today. I thought, you know what, let's get a session at the gym. I felt like, you know, let's just, you know, I have nothing better to do. I'm just gonna go smash a session in at the gym. So yeah, that's been just focused on the training and stuff, and you know, getting in shape and all that. Whatever you have been through, you deserve love, honestly. Oh, thank you. Yeah, well, we all deserve love, don't we? From the east side of Europe. Oh, yeah. Hello, Light Free. Oh, here we go. I'm not even going to answer, because these people are just trying to... I don't know. There's trolls in it. Oh, yeah, you take care, Maria. You off now? Hope to see you again soon. Make sure you ring your bell, so you don't miss any notifications. So I don't upload a video or anything like that, so yeah. Anyway, who have we got in here now? Yeah, so we just like, I don't know why they would say that I deserve love or something. I don't know. What's that? You know, about, no worries. Okay, you're off now, alright, take care then. Yeah, like, why did you say about, you know, why, about, I deserve love or something like that? I mean, anyway. Anyway, thank you for the 8 likes, everybody. Yeah, just feel free to ask questions, guys. Yeah, keep the chat flowing. There's 7 of you here, so yeah, if you want to ask anything around those topics, anything, you know, even the, you know, stuff in the description, just, yeah, feel free to ask away. There's just a few more in tonight. I was really dead before. it's just this really shaky algorithm. I don't know. So I've noticed quite a lot on here that algorithm's just really odd. I should be getting at least 20 people sticking around my lives. We've got over 1,000 followers on here. I don't know what's going on with these lives. It's kind of pathetic. Even my videos are just not getting that many views on here anymore. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. That people just, am I just off the radar or something? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Maybe they've just stopped pushing me out to anybody. I mean, they still push me out to a few new ones, but like, I don't know. Hello Anton, how have you been? Went out for a gym session today. Yeah, I mean, as you can see, I got some, let's do a bit of the biceps, from that side as well. You need charisma. Well, you need a life, so just go away, please. Goodbye. Hello, Jamie. Oh, you got another Jamie here. Have you found out something about yourself and you're questioning about it? What do you want to? Sorry, what are you talking about? I mean, you were saying something about yourself. Have you got abs too? A little bit. I mean, this is what we're up to. You can see in there's a little bit. It's not like not great, but we're getting there. It's just mainly comes down to body fat percentage. When it comes to abs, of course, like you build them through your training as well, but unless you've got a low enough body fat percentage, you can't really see them that much. Jamie says that's awesome. All right, definitely not where I'd want it to be, but I mean, if you look at me like a few years ago when I was just skin and bone, obviously I've made a lot of improvements since then. But yeah, it's just gotta just keep making small improvements day after day, in different ways, whether it's your fitness, whether it's your other personal goals that you have, maybe a hobby that you do. You should be getting 1% better every day in some way. I mean, if you could get 1% better every day, then in a year you'd be like 365% better, which is pretty crazy. Like, imagine in a year's time you're 365% better than what you are right now. That if you just put in the time, put in the effort into things, and you just get leaps and bounds better than where you are right now. So you just try and not focus on too many things at once, because you really want to make sure that you want to have that focus. You want to find something that of a purpose in your life, what you want to strive toward, and then try to stay focused on that one thing. That's what I recommend anyway. There's so many people that are just directionless, purposeless in life, that they don't know where they're going in life. They don't know what they want to do. And I think a lot of times people just haven't really stopped to have a think about it. What kind of mark do I want to leave on in this world? What kind of what do I really want to achieve in my life? What sort of message do I want to put out there? How can I benefit others? So that's the thing you've got to be thinking about, because when your thoughts are on how can I help others, the money and the success will naturally come. Instead of thinking, how can I make money? Well, your focus should be on helping others, and that money and success and all that other stuff would be a byproduct of that. So your focus should be on, your fitness should also be a big part of that as well. Of course, your own personal goals that should be in there, but when it comes to success in your life, then you should be focusing on how you can actually benefit others, because like, I mean, then, so for example, if you want to become if you start up a personal brand and you do coaching or something like that, then you could say, you use your expertise to help others, and people will be willing to pay you for it if you're good enough, but your focus shouldn't be on that. Hello, Dale. It's been a while. I was wondering what happened to you. But I know I hadn't been on here for a while, but I've been on for a few days now, and yeah, thank you. I was just showing my, got this the flex. Yeah. Went to the gym today, so yeah, got a pretty good workout. I was doing dumbbell press. So did on the flat 24 kgs, incline did 22. So yeah, actually first set I did 26, but I only did about 4 reps or something. It was really difficult. But yeah, these last few days you wasn't getting your notification. See improvements in your physique already, really. Yeah. To be honest, I look back a few weeks, months, whatever, I've not really noticed any difference that much. I mean, I've seen the scale go up, but yeah, I was using 24 kg dumbbells on the which might not sound like a lot. Obviously, bilateral, whatever they call it, these unilateral exercises are more difficult than, say, like a bench press. Yeah, 24 kg. I mean, when you're tall, it is quite a challenge. I mean, it is, because you're like pushing a lot further with your arms. Like I've been coming down to like here, and then like going all the way up. It is quite a challenge. If I had my arms were like half as long, then I could probably do 40 kilos or so. So yeah, hello to you, Esma C. Been a while. How are you doing? Good evening to you. Hope you've had a great day. So yeah, what's going on with notifications anyway? Why is no one hardly getting my notifications? Is that why I get FL viewers on here these days? I was going live on TikTok, but the reason I've come back over here is because TikTok has restricted me again from going live. So the problem is that I can't really go live on both apps at the same time, really, unless I give that a try and see how that goes. But maybe I'll just put it on my laptop or something and have that chat going on. But I don't know, it's just it gets a bit confusing when people are hearing comments going on, things going on elsewhere. So yeah, how long did you stream ago? What do you mean? Your thoughts on the UK riots that have been happening here over the country over the weekend? I actually think, to be honest, I made a video on TikTok about this. I think it's an absolute disgrace. A bunch of football hooligans. I don't think they actually care about what's going on, really. It's just an excuse, a lot of them, to fight. And some of them is ideological as well, but these are just have warped ideologies that they think that because of actions of a small minority, therefore that means that, it's just a very kind of like, that we should be rioting because of that. I mean, really? How is that going to solve anything? Like, it doesn't actually do any justice, does it? I don't know, what are your thoughts? But yeah, it's not an excuse to set fire to things and throw heavy objects, and it's an absolute abomination, honestly, I think. Yes, you're right, Jimmy, rioting unfortunately won't stop the boats arriving. Yeah, so, what is it actually going to do? All you're doing is just giving the people who have genuine questions a bad name. Of course, there's issues, with it, mass immigration and all that, and these, illegals coming in, that there's, problems going on with all that. We can't deny that, but the thing is that the person who, I heard something about that the person who actually did did the stabbings actually wasn't even a Muslim, it was actually a Christian, but I just thought I'd throw that in there because that's all I've heard. I don't know how true that is, but you know, if you're trying to use it to attack a certain religion, then it's like most of the people in that religion will actually condemn that kind of behavior. But yeah, I just think it's a disgrace what's going on. It doesn't solve anything. It doesn't. Oh, it's just going to be like, oh, these are a bunch of far right, you know, fascist types who just want to cause mayhem. Like, it's not actually going to solve anything. Then you get these people, oh, you know, the peaceful protesting don't work and all this stuff. Well, that ain't gonna frickin' work, is it? You know, that ain't gonna work squat, is it? You know, let's face it, that's not how you're going to bring any kind of change. Like, yeah, I've actually been kind of predicting for a while that, you know, because when we're seeing all this, like, you know, this immigration stuff, that we would actually at some point see civil war breaking out, and it's looking, you know, closer and closer to that. We're getting conflict going on. We're getting, you know, civil unrest happening, and you know, we are getting into these times where it looks like, I don't know what's going on. Is it there's actually people starting to think that this is what might be the next lockdown, right? So we're getting into speculation land here, but what happened in Southport was the straw that broke the camel's back. People are angry. Yeah, but it's like, it's not an excuse though to cause mayhem, is it? Like, I don't know, you could say there's something going on, that there's some kind of agent provocateurs, you could say, like they were saying with the BLM, and we can get into speculation land on what the ulterior motive of all of this is, potentially. Like, I just do not condone any of that behavior whatsoever. You can say people are angry. I think a lot of them are just football hooligans. Honestly, I think that's what a lot of it is. They're these scumbag type people, a lot of them. I see the types. They look like they're from some rough estate somewhere. They look like, yeah. People are angry and the world has changed. Yeah, it's like, I don't know. It's almost like people are just looking for something to be angry about, just so that they can rebel. I don't know. Because they've got nothing better to do. But I don't know what's really going on, but it's just, yeah. Of course, there's always been wars going on, there's always been conflicts going on, but yeah, these times that we're living in, it's just so, like, chaotic. It's like, yeah, I mean, you know, I've been seeing all these, you know, protests going on. I think, you know, Dublin's had quite a few protests about this sort of stuff. You know, stop the boats protests, but how is it going to solve anything? And you know, maybe there's some people that are reactional and they're acting out in a irrational way. You could say that they're just so fed up of it all that they feel like that's the only way to deal with it. And they say when your like emotions take over, logic and reason goes out the window. They have plenty to be angry over government inaction, for example. I mean, I get that. I understand that people's frustration, but it isn't going to solve anything, is it? Like, it's not going to do any good, is it? Yeah, but it's not going to do any good though, is it? All it's going to do is just make them look like a bunch of far-right thugs, which is just going to make things worse. And it's just going to make them bring in more laws that are going to actually, like, basically potentially prevent even peaceful protesting. So it's like they're just not, I don't know, they're not thinking about the consequences of what they're doing. And I think this is what they want. They want to try and agitate people, I think is what they're trying to do. They want war. I think they want the divide and conquer is what they're trying to do. So, never easier said than done. Maybe some can't afford to leave, but it isn't going to change anytime soon. So, love it or leave the country. Yeah, that's it. You know, I mean, obviously not everyone can. I mean, I don't know. Like, there's a lot of people actually moving to other countries like Eastern Europe, Southeast Asia, for example. I'm actually thinking of maybe moving there one day, but maybe if stuff like this continues and it gets worse, then maybe I'll be more likely to move. Especially with all the modern dating and everything, and it seems to be getting more chaotic with all that as well. Like this society seems to be falling apart day by day. I mean, like. It's like, I get, things have been brewing, but it's like they've had enough time to think of some kind of way to deal with it in a more peaceful way, and that, I don't know, I mean, I just don't think that you're going around and smashing things up and setting fire to things, and there's people that are being affected by it, there's innocent people that are being affected, Go and play the police action in Leeds to Manchester, for example. Yeah, and I understand there's this whole like two-tier policing going on, and the way that the police are acting in different situations, and that there's like injustice going on. I get that, but yeah, I still don't think it's it's just It's just interference. I don't know. I mean, I don't think it's actually going to do any good. It seems to be all these yob types, these football hooligan types. That's what I see. Most of these people are. They're in their freaking hoodies. They're in their like tracksuits, and they look like a bunch of chavs from the estate. You're not going to see any well put together people at these protests. It's like they might say it's because it's like these working class people, which they're not even working class. A lot of them, they're just bottom of the barrel kind of people. They're like, oh, these people are taking our jobs, but those are the type of people that probably don't even want the jobs. That's what's kind of hypocritical, is that they're taking our jobs, but they don't even want those jobs. But I don't know, maybe people have a, sort of a rebuttal against it. All it's trying to do is just create more, division, more, and also just give more ammunition to the media, to give them more fuel to just create more sensational headlines. That's just going to basically, I heard the London one was actually not as bad, but there was some pretty crazy protests, especially the Southport one. But hello to you, Mob man. I thought your name was Doorknob man, but yeah. How you doing? Welcome in here. I don't think the issue is employment, more about feeling safe in one's own country. But I'm just saying that you get these types of people who say these things, and it's like, they're like, oh well, they're all trying to steal our jobs. It's like, I don't know. You could say for some people it's just an excuse to be xenophobic or whatever, and it's like, I don't know. Some people just don't like foreigners, and they'll try to, I don't know, it's just, I'm not saying they're all like that, but I just see a lot of these people are just, probably not very nice people. All right, fair enough. Yeah, I don't know. It's just maybe we should move off this whole topic because it's going to cause a lot of division anyway. I mean, it's like, yeah, I think I've said my piece now, and I think we should just try and move it to something a bit more positive, because there ain't really anything I can do about it, or any of us can really do about it. It's just shit's going down, and yeah, you know, people just want to be left alone, and they just want to be left in peace, and having to deal with all these mobs of angry people. I mean, I don't know. Is it really going to actually solve anything? Is it really going to stop the bolts? Is that what we're saying? That's what Dale we were talking with. Is it going to stop the bolts? That's what well, Dale was actually bringing up the whole topic, so that's why I was talking about it. We hear about indigenous rights all around the world. What about the indigenous of England? I mean, I get that, but the thing is that even if you try to like say anything about that, then you're just going to be labelled as a racist. So it doesn't seem like there's really anything that you can do. It's just like what Thinger was saying, either accept it or move out. Like, I just don't. Yeah, I'm from England. Yeah, maybe we'll just have to move somewhere else where you feel safe or whatever. I don't know. I'm not saying necessarily that's what you should do, but I don't know. I'm just there's got to be a better way. I don't know. But it's like how many of these incidents are actually happening? Like, as like say, yeah, you get the odd thing happening, but it's like it gets blown out of proportion a lot of the time. Like when you hear of, say, like, for example, gun crime in America, where it's like, oh, we need to get rid of guns and all that, and it's like, it gets hyped up by the media, but the reality is there's like, out of how many people though, like, it's like it's sad when people get killed, but it's like, labeled as a racist. That's another reason people are angry. Yeah, but all it's going to do is just give people more of an excuse to call them racist. You see, all it's going to do is you're just falling into a trap by doing that. You're playing right into their hand when you're doing that. All you're doing is just, I just think it's like, maybe I was a bit harsh in the video that I made earlier on TikTok, but I don't know, I just feel like it's disgraceful behaviour, and there's just absolutely no need for it. And people can say what they want, and I understand that there's issues about the bolts and everything, but I mean, we'll see what happens. Will it cause any positive change to happen? If it does, then I'll take my words back. But if not, then it was proven to be a waste, and just, yeah. I mean, I get that, about, it's like a lot of words, it's like even sexist. If, for example, men try to talk about issues that affect them, or, that if you're, say, like, calling out things that happen at Pride or something like that, then you're labelled as, like, homophobic or something, or transphobic or whatever. So it's like you're not allowed to criticize any movement pretty much these days. It's, yeah, not about race, everything to do with culture. Yeah, but like most of these, I hear a lot of stories about, like, I see stuff about how, the Muslims that they deal with are actually good people. They're actually very polite, friendly people. I mean, I had one of mine at the house that I used to live, because we had two. We had one side kind of just kept themselves to themselves. They didn't really seem interested, but I don't think they were necessarily bad people. And on the other side, they were very friendly. They were, they always bring in food round. They would always talk to my grandmother. They were very, very close friends with each other, and it was, yeah. But I mean, so I don't see any problems generally. I think they're usually going to be good people. So I've not studied the Quran, no. So what does it actually say, though? Because I mean, most of them probably wouldn't go read the Quran and then go kill somebody, would they? Like I said, we should just get off this subject, because like, I don't think we're actually really getting anywhere, are we? Like, yeah. Anyway, I hope everyone's had a good day. They're all get off any kind of like this negative shit. Because the more you focus on negative stuff, the more it's just gonna, I don't know. You should be just more focused on stuff that we have in our control. Stuff that's within our control, we should be more focused on, rather than stuff that we are not in control of. So I can't control all this stuff that's going on. I mean, where does it actually say that then? And what's the context of that? Hello, Ndanu, how you doing? Nice to meet you. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Yeah. So yeah, does it actually say that? And what's the the context? Is it because say like, I'm glad to see you don't have to the mass amount of trolls you used to. Yeah, it used to be mental on here, but I think they've just kind of moved on. So I just don't really have that many people in here in general, really. So yeah. So yeah, what does it say in the Quran then? And what's the context, is in like, what sort of situations does it permit it? Because maybe if it's in an act of self-defense, then it's like, okay, but like, I don't know, like, if you're going to make these kind of claims, then, like I said, we should just move on from this, because to me it's all a distraction now. It's only because Dale was talking about it, I was just responding to him, and then it kind of went on a bit of a run, but yeah. Maybe we'll have to just kind of, I'm trying to move off this subject, so if you don't mind, we can just yeah, alright. Anyway. But yeah, how have you been anyway, Dale? You been alright then? But yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't seem like a lot of notifications are going out. Here's what it is. YouTube seems to be effing around a lot. Yes, I have, thanks. Yeah, what, you been up to anything much then? But yeah, I was talking a bit about the gym earlier, wasn't it? About, the workouts and stuff. That was what I was talking about, like getting into that, and yeah. Gym yesterday. Oh, you went yesterday, did you? So what did you do at the gym? Yeah, I would do like, oh, what else did I do? I did a few other things as well. I went on did like the curls thing, the bars that you, or whatever it's called, the easy bar, I think it's called, yeah. What else did I do? I did, yes, I did lying down bench, did incline bench, I did some skull crushers. Yeah. I done compound exercises, the basic movements you probably know of, including the 3 big lifts. Yeah. What about like back? Did you do anything about that? Because obviously, when it comes to like 3 big lifts, you know, for example, you get like, you know, with the bench press, you know, it's mainly going to be chest and a bit of shoulders as well. But with you know, your sort of, what is it? Yeah, barbell bent over rows. Yeah, those are good for your back. So, but I would recommend doing some like pull-ups or black pull downs or something like that, because it works your back differently. So you have a more balanced back. So, because the thing with bent over rows, you'll get more of I think it's more for like the thickness of your back. But then when it comes to like pull-ups and stuff like that, you'll get more of like the width, especially with wide grip. You'll get more lat activation. If you're using lat pull downs and you're using a wide grip, you're more training for width of your back, whereas with like bent over rows, it's more going to be like more in the middle of your back, I think. Yeah, deadlift's good for like what is it called, the spinal erectors, but the rows are good for like some other parts of your back, like I think I'm not exactly sure which parts, maybe like your rhomboids or whatever, something like that. I know that lat pull downs are mainly like kind of, well, lats, you know, which are like these muscles here, where, you know, that's what you get, that kind of, where it kind of, you get that V taper look. I think you're right, the wider the grip, the wider the lats and the rows work on the thickness in the middle, I believe. Yeah. So yeah, more towards the middle. I don't know if it's the spinal erectors so much, but spinal erectors are more for like extension. So like, you know, back extensions will do the same thing as well. They have one at my gym, actually, a back extension machine, but yeah, you could use, like I said, deadlifts, or even, you know, good mornings would be good for, you know, kind of for that. Yeah, any kind of like back extension sort of exercise will target those, you know, like with spinal erectors. So I call it spinal erectors because they are what are responsible for lifting your back up. So making it, you know, go vertical basically. So you know, like whenever you're doing a deadlift and you're bending over to, you know, pick the weight up, and it, so it's your basically the, you know, your back is coming up, and the weight sort of like comes up with it because of momentum will, like, you know, bring the weight up with it, like, because that grip, it's sort of like, you know, it all comes up, and it yeah. So it's all, you know, biomechanics, whatever you want to call it. It's you're right. I think extensions and deadlifts are good for the spinal erectors and improves one's posture. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, because you'll be able to better like stand upright. So yeah, I did some deadlifts the other day, but I should probably get some straps or something, or some gloves or something like that, because I could probably do more weight if I do that. Because after a few reps, like, it starts to get really uncomfortable, and the grip starts to get a bit, starts to, you know, I start to feel like I can't really grip it anymore. So I'd be able to probably do more weight for more reps if I was wearing straps or something. It takes the grip out of it, the need. But it's good to have some grip strength though, like doing, you know, things like you could do different exercises, but it's like you'll get enough probably grip strength from other exercises like you know, bench press, or even pull-ups, for example, and or even doing monkey bars or something like that, you'll get a lot of grip strength from things like that. So, if you want to go for like max strength on a deadlift, then you'd probably want to use something either that, or you see them like chalk up their hands to like, that's what they use on the. I'm wondering if like, is that supposed to be better than using straps, or are they not allowed to use straps on these like powerlifting things? Like, when you see like World's Strongest Man, you see them chalking up their hands. I don't know like what the rules are on that, but yeah, it's yes, there's a product known as Fat Grips, which one places over dumbbells and barbells to further work the grip. Right. All right. What's that about? Do you mean it aids it or something? Is that what you're saying? But it's just, I noticed like they'll put chalk all over their hands if they're trying to lift really, really heavy. On these like World's Strongest Man events and stuff. Yeah, it looks like Anton's left the chat. I don't know. I don't know if he was. I don't know. I don't know really. It's just. I don't know why he was just trying to like argue with me there, but and then as soon as I said, I want to get off the topic, then he's gone. Yeah. Yeah, so I'd advise you so if you're interested in increasing the size of your forearms and increasing grip strength, are you still there? Alright, okay. Yeah, okay then. I thought like there are basically grips you place over dumbbells and barbells, I don't know. But when it comes to like trying to get stronger, that if you're trying to like go for max strength, then you want to take your grip out of it really, like it's by using straps or something. But yeah, so what you're saying is that these make it harder for your grip or something, so that it forces you to get stronger. Is that what you mean? To adapt? I don't know. Like, I've not heard of any of this before. Like grips you place over dumbbells and barbells. I mean, there's this like yes, they made the bar thicker so your forearm works more, right? Okay. I don't really see the point because your forearms are probably getting enough of a workout anyway. I don't know. Unless you want like huge forearms or something, but I think everything should all just be like in proportion, really. Like, you don't want to have a certain muscle just look humongous and then the rest kind of like mediocre. Like, I don't see the point of that. Everything should just look kind of balanced and yeah. Anyway, Popeye forearms. Yeah. Yeah, it's just I heard this thing about grip strength being a indicator of longevity or something, but it's not probably like a causal thing, but more of a correlation, because it's probably more just that the people that have better grip strength are probably just generally going to be healthier. They're going to have probably a better body composition and all that, and other indicators such as bone density, because that's something that improves with exercise. Oh, you just came back. Oh yeah. So yeah, like if you do a lot of, whether it's like if you do a lot of running, even that can make your legs, bones in the legs get stronger, and because the impact on the ground. But if you want to do other muscles in your body, like you can do a lot of like you're doing weights and upper body to get that kind of that sort of kind of like micro trauma, you could call it, to the bones. I heard something about when you're running and you're getting, because the head's like constantly kind of like moving and again that kind of like small like impact going on, that it's there's like micro trauma. It might actually be good for your possibly good for your skull, perhaps. I mean, so don't just like take it as gospel what I'm saying, but like exercise has a lot of health benefits that people don't really think about, like I said, with the bones and stuff like that. Even brain health is said to improve if you do regular exercise. You get more, because you get more oxygen to your brain, brain works more efficiently. There's so many health benefits, beyond cardiovascular health and lung health. But you just, do when you have a partner, if she tells you after 3 weeks she was born a male, but she wants this relationship to continue, would you change anything? Would it change anything for you? Yeah, definitely. For one, I'm not into those types. I'm not into trans women. I'm just not got anything against them. It's just not my type. And two, they lied to me. So yeah, no, absolutely not. Hello to you, Natalie. What's up? Good evening to you. So yeah, that would be the end of that. But I'd probably, the thing is though, there are telltale signs that someone is, was born that they were born a male. Like you can probably tell, like more than likely, if you look at their fingers, if this finger here, the middle finger, is longer than this finger, the pointer finger, chances are, I think 95% chance that they're actually they're a dude. But it's not just that. There's other indicators as well. Other red flags to look out for if you're unsure. So yeah, I see not your finger. I can imagine one would be shameful about admitting it, so they will conceal it for as long as possible. Well, yeah, it's not going to happen, is it? Because, yeah, it would probably be pretty obvious if they were one, like I said. Hello, Mob Man, welcome back. Maybe other red flags would be hairy arms and a deep voice, maybe Adam's apple, Yeah, there are things they could do. Obviously, they could have used some kind of treatment for that. And they, obviously they could have in some cases they would literally have their Adam's apple shaved. Of course, the Adam's apple isn't proof of anything. I've seen some women with what looks like an Adam's apple, and the thing is, I don't even look like I've got an Adam's apple. Can you see that? I literally look, and you could look at me and think, oh yeah, he's a trans, but when you see everything else, I'm like, they'll be like, oh no. Another one would be wide shoulders. You can tell kind of like sort of by the shoulder width. Like men tend to have, usually their shoulders are about, basically shoulder to head width ratio, whatever, that's about 3 to 1. So whereas on a woman it's like 2.5 to 1, something like that. If I remember, I was looking into some crazy stuff, like crazy conspiracy stuff, like transvestigations and stuff, but I don't necessarily believe in all that stuff. But yeah, I was looking into a lot of like crazy conspiracy theories and stuff. Remember when people were saying that Michelle Obama was a man and all that kind of stuff. Jamie, when you have a woman, she takes you to a store and she pretty much asks you to buy everything she darn well sees, and she puts you on the spot as if you're a human ATM machine. How do you think you react? I would just like leave and just like be like, bye, have a nice day, leave her with the bill. It's like, yeah, goodbye. That's the end of that situation. I like to see some videos of like that happening where these women, they take the guy on apparently the date is going out to a shop, and a lot of it's to like buy stuff for their kids or whatever. It's supposed to be his responsibility to pay for it. They've not ever actually met each other before. Yeah. Oh, what, you're actually going now? Alright, okay, I thought you were just putting in the, just funny because I was saying bye, I was in like and I was like, I thought you were just like, agreeing with what I said then about yeah, there stuff's actually happening. There's literally like, you know, there's like some of these broke women who are seeing men as pay pigs, but obviously it's a small minority. Most of them wouldn't actually be doing that, but one thing I would say is don't, take them out to some fancy restaurant on a first date. Of course, like you're asking for trouble if you're going to be doing that, because then when it comes to the actually paying, well, then it's just going to be an awkward situation where if you don't want to pay for it all. But the thing is, it's like you shouldn't really be doing that, because why would you suggest to go to somewhere expensive for the first date? Just go somewhere kind of modest. So even somewhere free. You could just meet up in a park somewhere, just get to know each other. It should be about getting to know each other, but I think if anything, it's better to just go somewhere you want to go anyway, and just, if they don't show up, it's fair enough. Go and have a nice day. Don't put any pressure on it. Don't expect anything. Just take yourself out somewhere. For example, I want to go see this place. I want to go to this, maybe it's some kind of attraction or something like that you want to go and see, and you invite them out. If they don't show up, that's okay. You get a day out and you have a good time. That's fine, just don't expect anything, and then she's not going to feel pressured to be a certain way, and it's not going to be awkward. It's just, you go out there, you do your thing, and if she shows up, that's a bonus. A lot is made these days about one's virginity, and some men feel almost ashamed to admit are a virgin. You get men even in their 40s and 50s that haven't lost their virginity. Your advice to a middle-aged man who maybe hasn't lost his virginity and feels ashamed about it? Well, you shouldn't feel ashamed, because there's millions of people out there in that same situation. It's not like you're some kind of freak of nature that, there's millions out there like that, so yeah, so I think you have to get rid of that, idea out of your head that going to have to get going. Have a great stream. See you next time. Alright, take care. Hello, Sienna. Welcome in. Nice to meet you. Make sure you subscribe if you're new here. Just have a quick drink. Yeah. So thank you for the 14 likes, everybody. But yeah, it's just yeah, it's not, like I say, it's not really that bad. It's like whatever. I mean, if they really wanted to lose their virginity, they could just go see a hooker, but I'm not saying they should do that. But are you off now too, Abby? Can you post a video of you going on a vacation? Well, that's a lot to ask for, isn't it? I mean, yeah. If virginity was absolutely necessary for someone and they're concerned about it, would you advise him to hire an escort? I mean, if they feel like it's like to get it out of the system, then I mean, but I would say that's a last resort. Just get out into some group or something. Try and get out in a social group. Bro, it's not that much to ask for. You're a YouTuber, right? Like, I can decide to go on a vacation or not. I'm not here to please everybody, am I? So, yeah. I'll do what I want to do. If you don't like it, then not in a rude way, alright? Yeah. Whatever. Maybe you can go buzz off, go on vacation, and maybe you need to get out somewhere then. Maybe take yourself somewhere if it's... Maybe that'll cheer you up or something. If there's a fairly young couple and they've been together for several months, but during intimacy the woman suffers from vaginal flatulence, if you like, ends up crying about it and comes to you for advice, what would you recommend? I mean, it's a bit of an odd question, but I don't know. Just like, I don't know really. I'm going on a vacation tomorrow, so I'm not saddled. Alright, good for you then. You go and have a good time then. Just like, leave me alone then. Leave me to do my thing. I'll leave you to your thing. So it's a random question, although I'm sure some women do have such issues. Yeah, probably. Yeah. I don't know what I could say about that. Just maybe there's a support group out there for people like that, where they can, kind of like, they say like misery loves misery and all that, like they're finding people who have similar issues. It's like, I've heard there's this guy on YouTube called Seaside Mark, and he has an issue called TMAU, where something about fishy thoughts or something, and hello Richard, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Like this fishy thoughts thing, and there's actual real condition, like, so there's probably like support networks out there who go through similar things and they can relate to each other. That might make them feel better. I don't know. They can give each other advice. So, I don't know. That's probably the best thing I can recommend for the people like that. So you've been anyway, Richard. Be back over on TikTok on Tuesday. Yeah, I can't wait to get back over there. Also advise trying different positions during intimacy, so I don't know. It's a bit of an odd one. It was too full on about it. I didn't believe it, to be honest. It was actually, that was a troll account. My mum was telling me, I don't know if I told you, but yeah. Basically the guy's been getting harassed and being sort of, basically being cloned, essentially. Those were like these trolls, like troll community, basically just like terrorizing the guy. And he goes live on YouTube. He's actually a real guy, but they're spoofing his account. So yeah, that's why it was being weird, being so full on about it, and they obviously know a lot of details about the guy, talking about the university that he studied at or whatever, and yeah, some really weird people online, isn't there? They'll just get all these details. Yeah, I wonder if these type of trolls are the same kind of people that we want our country back. I don't know. Would you expect he went on and on about him smelling? Yeah, because that's not appropriate, is it? I don't know what they're trying to do. Is it to just try and get people to kind of... Maybe it's a tactic to try and get people to just like, oh, if you see this guy, then he's got a bad reputation for being, you know, sort of oversharing or whatever, and work until 7:15 and busy house stuff. All right, fair enough. But yeah. Oh, but yeah, I was just talking earlier about the whole, you know, the protesting stuff that's been going on, but because Dale was talking about, I actually made a video on TikTok about the whole thing, but basically, the way I see it is like, all it's going to do is just cause more problems. It's just going to potentially end up creating even more laws that are going to ban anything that's... it could just end up banning anyone that's actually got anything genuine to protest about, because they're lumped in with these crazy people, the hooligan types, and yeah. And yeah, I agree completely, but don't talk about it when live on there. Yeah, because that could get, for some reason, yeah, it seems that, yeah, when you go live and you talk about certain things, it's more risky then. But yeah, probably best not talk about stuff like that on live on there, yeah. For some reason the videos don't seem to get attacked, but yeah, it's a bit odd really how it works on TikTok. It's like I made a video a few weeks ago on some things that you can do to make a bit of money, and then they deleted the video. I'm like, even though there was nothing wrong with it, maybe because if you're not promoting TikTok shop, they don't like it, so you can't generalize that all that hooligans are council estate. Yeah, well, yeah. I don't know if I said most. If I said most, then I'm not saying all of them, but I even said that I'm not saying they're all like that on the council estates. I'm sure I did clarify that. I mean, I don't know. I thought I did a pretty good job of trying to make my point clear. I was like, but you know the type is what I'm saying. It's like yeah. You did, but that clarity, that's some more low. Yeah, and that's right. That's exactly right, though. Nothing that I said in that was disinformation or misinformation. It's an observation. Yeah, but I understand what you're saying, that you can't really get away with much anymore, can you? Even the first comment that someone said, be careful what you're saying on here. But like, yeah, football hooligans, you know, like the people who are like, have self-respect and have dignity, you could say, that they're not really out there doing that kind of stuff, are they? They've got better things to be doing. I understand that. We were talking earlier about, you know, people are pissed off, and we had Anton who was like debating me in the chat, and you could go back and watch that, but I just don't want to be getting into any arguments on here, because I'm like, it's not going to solve anything. it's not gonna do any favors, is it? It's not doing anyone any favors. You're not. What good are you doing by going out and causing carnage? You might, oh, well, they might listen to us now. Will they? Will they listen to you, or will they just end up locking a bunch of people up? But then people just go, oh, you know, these people deserve it. They deserve to be locked up. So you can tell if they're from football because they will be chanting, oh yeah, yeah. But you know what I mean? They're those types I was not saying, but yeah, those kind of, yeah. Jerry, if a lonely man who always wanted to do GF thinks he finds her online, but finds out it was a low-life troll and he's heartbroken and he needs someone to console him, he comes to you, or what would you say? I don't know. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Can't really answer that right now, but yeah. But anyway, yeah. So there's a problem with trolls online targeting lonely men and fake accounts. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, like, they must kind of see me as, like, this lonely guy. Maybe it's because of the videos I've been putting out. Maybe that's why. So what happened, right? I'll tell you a story, right? There was somebody that went by the name Courtney. Right? So you think, oh yeah, it's female. She had the female pictures up on her account. And, some strange stuff were happening, right? And, yeah. Basically, I was supposed to be ringing this person up. We'd agreed to get on a phone call together. I was like, okay. I was looking forward to, you know, I was going to come back home. I'm going to get on a phone call with her, and then we get to know each other. I think it was Angel by Shaggy and Rayvon Richard. I think it was that one. Yeah. Anyway, so anyway, what was I saying? So yeah, basically this Courtney person who was like, that's what happened, right? So yeah, let me just stop because yeah, tell Dale about this story. So yeah, basically, so, I don't know. It's just you know, they just end up blocking me like after just before I was supposed to ring them. So it was obviously all just a waste of time. You know, so yeah, these things happen a lot. There's a lot of catfishes out there, a lot of weirdos, probably guys, a lot of them. I don't know. Got nothing better to do. I don't know what their agenda is. There's a lot of weird stuff been going on. Through some abuse, actually, on my TikTok, and ended up actually getting a restriction. That was why I got the restriction. Because of stuff I was saying on a live. I was basically like, yeah, I don't even want to say what I was saying, but it just, yeah. It was not even, I mean, it was this other account that was going on at the same time with this Courtney person who was saying, oh, this Courtney person likes you, blah, 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 that weird shit going on, like, and Richard was sus about it from the get-go, pretty much, that there was something not quite right going on, and it was weird, because, like, as soon as Richard pointed that out about that account coming in at the same time as Courtney. They stopped coming in at the same time as Courtney. Because they were like, oh shit, I think they're getting on to me. Yeah. So it was, may I ask, Jeremy, how long did this person chat with apparently Courtney of Golf? It wasn't very long really, it was just they come to my chat a few times and there wasn't really any investment there. It was just, yeah, we just agreed on a date to ring, and then, yeah, well, I'm not going to be wasting around for like weeks and weeks to try and get a phone call with somebody. Fuck that. That ain't going to happen. I ain't going to get strung along like that. Not a fucking chance in hell. Like, we're going to have to pretty much get on a phone call pretty soon after we first interact. When you thought I was a troll, oh yeah. Because it's just like there's so much weirdos out there that you just don't know what you're dealing with. It's just weird shit going on, like, we kind of think that, yeah, there's people trying to kind of, trying to basically spy, essentially what they're trying to do. Like gang stalking kind of behavior going on, potentially. Because it was weird that this Courtney person just happened to live supposedly very close to me. So it was like they were trying to sort of find out my location through this so-called Courtney person. So yeah, he started on me with their username, like that, you know, that Google person, yeah. Real nasty person, whoever it is. And it's just the way that they're trying to, yeah, just like manipulate you, and it's just these sort of people just really like, yeah, get under your skin, and yeah, I don't know. It's just it got really weird because then this Courtney person, then it said I'd been unblocked. I was like, why did this person unblock me? I was still blocked on WhatsApp, as far as I was aware. But I tried then messaging them saying, because what happened, right, I saw on my Snapchat there was like this person with a Courtney name, but it said it was in my contacts, and so yeah, in the contacts it said Courtney, but then under it a different name, a guy's name, like Ash, and it was a guy in the avatar, and I was like, huh? What the hell? So this Courtney, like, why use Courtney in their name and then have a guy's name? That's just some kind of weird shit. Like, either you're Courtney or you're Ash. I don't know, maybe it's one of those trans people or something, eh? Maybe it's a transitioner or something, I don't know. Is that a possibility? Maybe, who knows, but it's just odd how they've got Courtney in their name, and then under it, Ash. So, what's that about? She didn't look like that. What didn't look like what? What, a transitioner? I don't know. No, I don't think she was trans, no. You could tell if she was trans, but I'm just saying, who is this Ash person? Why has it got a male in? Because you saw the screenshot that I sent you. Like, it was of a dude, short hair. It had yeah, someone called Ash in their name. So what's that about? Where does this Courtney thing come from then? If the person's called Ash, then why would they use Courtney in their name? Is it an account that they use to troll a lot of people or something? I don't know. Maybe they're doing this on a lot of people. Who knows? You know, it's just some weird people out there. I mean, I've been worried about the whole online dating thing for a long time. I've had other things go on, some weird shit go on. I got catfished a few years ago. Some weird situation went down. Yeah. I'm not going to get into all the details, but basically, yeah, it was a weird as hell situation. And a weird twist happened after it all ended that left me really confused. Yeah. I think it was just more gaslighting basically that was going on. I mean, I could tell you what happened, right? But it would take a bit to go through it. But yeah, fair enough. It's good that you're courageous enough to admit. I hope when the catfish thing happened, you didn't get hit too badly. No, I didn't. Obviously, I didn't expect the details. You live and learn. Yeah. Yeah, it's just if they see any vulnerability, I don't know if it's that because I'm putting out certain videos that you could say show vulnerability that oh, you know, this guy's a easy target. Maybe that's how this Courtney person came across me. So probably best for it to now on just like not entertain any of these people whatsoever. Just to avoid any of these situations. It's not even for dating anyway. Like I keep saying, it's not for any of that. It's not for, I probably won't even bother trying to talk to anyone offline or anything really, because there's so many just like weirdos on there, especially on TikTok. It's just some real freaking degenerate lowlives. Maybe they take your kindness as for weakness. I don't know, but you're saying that catfish happened years ago. I doubt it would happen now. It's about, yeah, exactly, you live and learn. You got to look at it all as a positive that if I didn't go through that experience, then I wouldn't have grown from it. I wouldn't let things go in school. Well, I don't know, like just. It depends like how bad it is. If you can just like try and ignore it and then they just move on. I don't know, like. But basically, yeah, I'm just like more worried nowadays than I have been. I mean, yeah, you can confront them, but like, I don't know, like it depends really. Like some say just don't react at all because they want you to react to them. If they don't see you're scared and bothered, they stop because no point, right? But isn't confronting them actually like showing that you're affected in some way by it? Yeah, I can see you have your head switched on. I can't imagine you getting catfish now. You're too realistic, yeah. Because they've tried to do it. I keep getting them trying to do stuff. And, but yeah, this a Courtney person and like, so yeah, like I said, they'd unblocked me. I don't know why, maybe it was an accident. But then I said to them, and actually Richard would tell me I should have not done that, but I responded with, are you this Ash person then? And guess what happened? I got blocked again. Yeah, they blocked me for a second time. So yeah, caught red-handed basically. That was yeah, the real person was Ash then, I guess. So it wasn't actually. But why would they, go by the name Courtney on Snapchat? Why even have your Snapchat connected to the same number as you use on TikTok? Are they that stupid? Like, they must be that stupid. Like, if you're gonna do some kind of thing on TikTok to try and catfish or whatever, keep it separate from your other account, because that's going to look sus as hell. They pick on me every day, but last day of school stood up for myself and said I had it with you. You're bad that went to this world, incitement to this world, and they never spoke again, and they apologised. So that's good, at least they apologise. But yeah. But anyway, it's just yeah, just gotta not get catfished anymore. Fuck that. Even the ones that are not catfishes, some of them are just time wasters. Like, they'll try and, they'll act like they're interested, and they'll be like, they just want attention or whatever. They'll try and get you chasing after them. I ain't got time for that. Like, leave me alone. I've got more important shit to be doing than to be feeding your ego. So yeah, go buzz off. Go let someone else feed your ego, because I ain't doing it. Like, it's the same environment, okay. Oh yeah, okay, fair enough. Yeah, so I ain't feeding somebody's ego, like, it's just not happening. I got your back always. Oh yeah. Fair enough. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, let's go get to 15 likes. And these chats can observe, yeah, because you can see if there's any weird shit going on. There's so many weirdos online. Even in the real world, there's just a lot of odd people, or just really kind of messed up people that just think it's a good idea to just like act like a muppet, or just do some really cringy stuff and cause a nuisance, basically. Like, why is that a good idea? You're not doing yourself any favours with that. But some people just don't seem to have the intelligence to even think, is what I'm doing even the right thing? But it is what it is. Yeah, what time are we on now? I'm probably going to get off here in a minute. So, but yeah, if you got any more questions, then now's your chance. Can't wait to, it's going to have to get back on the main platform. Hello, Enigma, how you doing? I'm not depressed. I'm absolutely fine. Yeah, we had someone the other day saying the exact same thing. I think it was on TikTok actually, but I just have a straight face. Like, what's wrong with just having a straight face? Like, doesn't mean I'm depressed, does it? You sound very low. Well, yeah, it's almost 11:15, and I'm just relaxing. I'm just here to just have a relaxing chat. Just came in because I haven't been in live for a bit. Can use my phone, but not chat on it. Okay, fair enough. Alright. Yeah, I'm going to be getting off here in a second. Yeah. So I probably might come back on tomorrow morning. So. yeah. Anyway, thank you all for stopping by. I shall love you and leave you. So, if you're new here, subscribe and hit the bell notification icon. And I'll, yeah, so bye.